everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hey everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at day 1 of our story and it's called The Two Brothers. And the vocabulary words are vast.
Vast.
The kingdom was vast, reaching all the way across the continent.
Instruct.
Instruct.
Mrs. Peters instructed her students to write in their journal.
Warn.
Warn.
That sign warns people not to use their phones while driving.
Very dangerous. Concerned.
Concerned.
I'm concerned about your health, and I think you should see a doctor.
I think I should. Seek.
Seek.
I will seek Mr. Brown's advice, as he always knows what to do.
Mr. Brown is so smart.
And very wise. Okay.
Yes.
So the two brothers, that's our story today.
So it's a story about two brothers.
Simple.
Where are these brothers?
They are, where are they?
Forest, right?
They are in the forest. Are they sleeping in the forest?
Just taking a rest, you
Okay.
know? Maybe they're traveling, and suddenly they wake up.
And then they see something.
A stone.
Okay, so nothing special about
Well,
the
the
stone.
stone is pretty special.
Why is that?
It has something written on it.
What was written on the stone?
It says, whoever sees this stone.
Okay.
Okay. So, ooh, wow,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's
It's like
us.
message in a bottle.
Well, it's not really in a bottle.
But it's on the stone.
So it said, whoever finds this,
Yes.
what I want you to do is cross a river.
Okay.
So you'll see a river, now cross it.
Okay.
Then you will see a bear.
Oh.
And the bear has some baby cubs.
Aww.
So cute, right?
That's right.
Not so cute because
What?
you have to steal the cubs
You have
and
to-
run away up a mountain.
You have to steal the baby cubs and run
Yes.
up the mountain?
And don't look back.
Okay.
And then when you get to the top of the mountain, there's a house.
Okay.
In that house, you will find happiness.
Really? So
Yeah.
does that mean the two brothers are going to follow the instructions?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we're just going to have to read about it and find out what they're going to do.
Okay, well, let's do it then, because I'm really curious.
All right, let's see.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
The Two Brothers. One day, two brothers stopped to take a rest at the edge of a vast forest. They soon fell asleep, and when they awoke, they noticed that lying next to them in the dirt was a stone with writing on it. The words were instructions.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called The Two Brothers. Day 1. Hi everyone, I'm brother number 1, Jeff.
And I'm brother number 2, Mike. Are we brothers? We're not actually
We're
brothers.
brothers from different mothers.
That's true. We're broadcasting brothers here at Live Interactive English Magazine. But we're not the subject of the story for today. We're far too boring for that. We have two other brothers, much more interesting brothers. And since we don't know anything apart from the fact that they're brothers, I think we should just jump into our story.
Okay then.
All right, let's do
The story begins by saying one day,
Okay.
two brothers stopped to take a rest at the edge of a vast forest.
What a great beginning.
It's a fantastic beginning. Yeah, here we've got a vast forest. A vast forest, everyone, is a really, 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 really big forest. Yeah, if something is vast, it's gigantic, it's huge, it's very large, it's extremely big. I think you guys get the idea. Anyways, as you guys might have guessed, the word vast is an adjective. Let's have an example sentence. You could say, the kingdom was vast, reaching all the way across the continent.
Yeah, vast usually covers area, right? We talk about an area being vast.
Like a kingdom.
Like a kingdom.
Or a forest.
Russia is a vast country, something like that. So this is a vast forest, lots of adventure and excitement waiting in there,
And
I'm
trees,
sure.
lots of trees as
Lots
well.
of trees as well, but I think the adventure and the excitement will have to wait because our two brothers, well, they need a nap. And it says they soon fell asleep. Okay. And when they awoke, or when they woke up, they noticed that lying next to them in the dirt was a stone with writing on it. See, now it's getting interesting. And what is the writing? Well, we next read, the words were instructions. Wow, a stone
It
with
said,
instructions.
Eat at Joe's.
Oh, that would be an advertisement, not so
okay.
much instructions. But yeah,
Eat at Joe's.
there's writing there in the instructions. These are basically words telling you what to do, telling you how to do something. What an unusual stone to find in a vast forest.
How to do something, or maybe how to get somewhere.
Could be, yeah.
Interesting instructions. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天要读的短篇故事是俄国小说家托尔斯泰的作品，叫做《The Two Brothers》两兄弟。那我们会在故事中看到两兄弟有截然不同的人生态度。故事一开始说啊，有一天有两兄弟在一片广大的森林边缘停下来休息，那他们很快就睡着了。当醒来的时候，就注意到身旁有一颗石头，上面有写字诶，那些字就是指一些指示。我们先来看看单字 vast。vast 是形容词，形容广大的、广阔的，意思就跟 huge 差不多。那 Jeff 老师还有提到 gigantic 也可以用来形容庞大的或是巨大的。好，另外文中的 instruction 就表示指示或者是命令，是当名词来用。计划课文中
The two brothers. Whoever finds this stone, let him go straight into the forest at sunrise, the writing on the stone read. In the forest, a river will appear. Let him swim across the river to the other side. It instructed them to find a mother bear and her cubs. Let him take the cubs from her and run up the mountain without once looking back. On the top of the mountain, he will see a house, and in that house he will find happiness.
Okay, let's set the scene. Two brothers in a forest sleeping. They wake up and they find a stone. There are instructions on this stone. Now, here's the question. What does the stone say?
Well, we're pretty sure it doesn't say eat at Joe's, which was your first guess, but let's read on to find out what
Joe's is a delicious diner, okay? It's a fantastic place to eat. You should eat at Joe's.
If it told him how to get to Joe's, those might be instructions.
They're everywhere.
But these instructions are more specific than that and don't relate to eating in a restaurant. It says, whoever finds this stone, let him go straight into the forest at sunrise. The writing on the stone read, but that's not all it said.
Yeah. The writing on the stone goes on. It also says, in the forest, a river will appear. How big is this stone, and how did they miss all this writing? Oh my goodness. In the forest, a river will appear. Let him, the person who finds the stone, let him swim across the river to the other side. Speaking of other sides, then the brothers flipped the stone over and the message continued.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Or the stone has pages somehow.
Multiple pages.
It's a very, very big stone with lots of writing. And the writing continued. It says, we also read, it instructed them to find a mother bear and her cubs. Wow, I would probably just pick this stone up and throw it away at this point because the instructions are getting dangerous. Yes, they'd instructed them to find Mother Bear and her cubs. Remember earlier we talked about these were instructions written down on a stone. Well, the verb form of instruction would be to instruct. To instruct is to teach or to tell someone how to do something. For example, Mrs. Peters instructed her students to write in their journals. She told them what to do. She gave them directions, some tips, some ideas, maybe an order, but that's basically the list or the text or the whole idea of what they need to do. She instructed them. She gave them that information.
And guys, the instructions on this rock.
Yeah.
They're not done yet.
No.
I'm starting to think that this rock is actually either a boulder or a mountain because there's just so much information to be had on this rock. Next it says, let him, the person who finds the rock, let him take the cubs from her and run up the mountain without once looking back. On the top of the mountain, he will see a house called Joe's.
No.
Eat there. No. On the top of the mountain, he will see a house, and in that house, he will find happiness.
he will find happiness for about 30 seconds, and then the mother bear will break down the door and eat him when she takes her cubs back. He stole cubs from a mother bear. We should talk about that. That's a very dangerous and terrible thing to do. But these are weird instructions found on probably a magical stone in a vast forest. So we won't ask any more questions, at least for now, because we need to take a break and figure this all out.
Let's take a break.
We'll be back.
两兄弟睡醒之后，发现身旁有一颗石头，上面有刻字，上面就写着：无论是谁找到这颗石头，就让他在日出时直接走进森林里，森林里会出现一条河，让他游过河到另一边去。那个石头啊，还有指示说要找到一只带着熊宝宝的母熊，然后把熊宝宝从母熊身边带走，然后爬到山顶，绝对不要回头。接着就会在山顶上看到一间房子，房子里可以找到幸福。看来这颗石头应该很巨大，才有办法刻得下那么多字。那 Jeff 老师开玩笑说，他搞不好其实是一座山或者是一块巨石。老师用到 boulder B-O-U-L-D-E-R boulder， 这就是指大原石、巨力、巨石。好，这边还有一个单字 instruct。Instruct 是动词，它表示指示或是指导。我们刚刚在课文第一段有看到 instruction， 就是它的名词。接回到课文中。
The two brothers. The younger brother was excited, but the older brother was not. He warned his brother about the possible dangers. He said that it could all be a joke, and he was concerned about not finding the river before nightfall. And how would they cross it? He was worried that even if they succeeded, the happiness they might find in the house may not be the kind of happiness they wanted. In seeking great happiness, small pleasures may be lost, said the older brother.
All right, vast forest, two brothers. They wake up, they see a gigantic rock with a huge amount of writing on it, and the last we heard, the writing was telling them to steal bear cubs from a mother bear. Yeah.
Run up a hill, don't look back. At the top of the hill will be a house. And in the house will be everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever dreamed, happiness. Okay, so these two brothers are faced with this magical rock with these very weird instructions. So what do? What happens next?
Let's find out right now by reading on. Get this. The younger brother was excited. Yay, let's steal those cubs.
Okay.
But the older brother, the wiser, more sensible older brother, was not. He wasn't excited. He warned his brother about the possible dangers. He said, "Younger brother, you're excited. But let me tell you why you shouldn't be excited. Stealing baby cubs from a mother bear is suicide." So this is how he warned his brother. He advised his brother to not do that thing. Yes, if you warn someone, usually of danger in the future, you advise them to do something smart and not something stupid. Yeah, if you warn someone, okay, you advise them, okay, of future danger. You tell them what to do in the future so as to avoid that danger. For example, that sign warns people not to use their phones while driving. Yeah, don't text and drive. Don't talk on your phone while you're driving. We're warning you, otherwise you might get into a terrible car accident.
Or you might get pulled over by the police and be given a big ticket. Either way, this is something you don't want to happen, which is why we're warning you. Okay, well, let's see what the brothers decide to do next. This is the older brother, I think, giving his advice to the younger brother. It says, he said that it could all be a joke, and he was concerned about not finding the river before nightfall. That's a good point. And how would they cross it? These are some very good and legitimate worries that the older brother has. So he's worried about things, and we can also use the adjective concerned when we're talking about the feeling of being worried, of being nervous, of having something on your mind and something bad could happen in the future possibly. So you're concerned, you're worried maybe about your health or about a big test coming up or something that could go wrong, but you're hoping for the best. But still, you're worried, you're concerned. For example, I'm concerned about your health. I think you should see a doctor. Yeah, if you're concerned about your health, sure, go see a doctor.
Yeah, and if you're really sick, your doctor might warn you in some way. Yeah, stay away from those fatty foods. They're clogging up your heart. You might just die of a heart attack.
There you go. So
There's a warning for you.
It's a vast forest. There's a danger of getting lost in the forest, especially before nightfall. These are some things to be concerned about.
And also, remember, The Rock just mentioned happiness. Yeah, and the older brother was worried that even if they succeeded, the happiness they might find in the house may not be the kind of happiness they wanted. We don't know what this happiness is all about. And yet the older brother, he's not done. In seeking great happiness, small pleasures may be lost, said the older brother in a very, very wise voice.
He's a philosopher. He's giving a big idea here. Okay.
Anyways, let's talk about this verb seek before we take a break. If you seek something, you look for that thing, okay? You look for something so as to find it, or in an attempt to get something. Now, you can use this word seek literally or figuratively. You can actually find a thing, or you can search for things like knowledge or happiness. For example, I will seek Mr. Brown's advice, as he always knows what to do. All right, folks, with that, today's lesson is complete, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
看完石头上的指示之后，弟弟就很兴奋，想要去冒险，去追求幸福。可是哥哥不这么想，他警告他弟弟可能会碰到的危险。毕竟你把熊宝宝从母熊身边偷走这件事，根本就像自杀一样，太危险了吧？刚刚 Jeff 老师用到 suicide 这个名词 ，suicide 就表示自杀或者自杀行为。好，哥哥呢心中有很多顾虑，他觉得石头上面写的搞不好只是个笑话，而且他担心没有办法在天黑之前找到那一条河。就算找到那条河，那要怎么渡河呢？那就算最后成功了，房子里面的幸福搞不好不是他们想要的那一种幸福。他还说啦，在寻找大幸福的过程中，可能会失去小确幸，好有哲理哦。Mike 老师说，哥哥担心的事情都还蛮合理的。老师用到 legitimate 这个形容词就表示正当的或是合理的。我们最后来看3个单字 warn 是动词，表示提醒、警告或是告诫。我们常常用 warn somebody about something 或者是 warn somebody of something 来指提醒某人某事、警告某人某事。至于 concerned 是形容词，形容挂虑的、担心的。那常见的用法是 be concerned 加上 about 或是 for 再加名词来表示担心什么什么。至于 seek 是动词，它表示寻求或是谋求。好啦，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍3个文法重点。第一个是主词补语移到句首的倒装句。第二个是 whoever 引导副词子句的用法。第3个是使役动词 let 的用法。首先，我们来学习主词补语移到句首的倒装句。当要强调主词补语或者是主词的修饰语比较长的时候，可以将主词补语移到句首，并将主词和动词倒装。举例来说 ，A note left by his roommate was lying on the table。他室友留的纸条在桌上。那句中的主词是 a note， 后方的 left by his roommate 为主词修饰语，是用来修饰主词。动词是 was。后方的 lying on the table 为主词补语。好，接下来我们就将主词补语移到句首，并将动词移到主词和它的修饰语前方，这时候就形成倒装句。Lying on the table was a note left by his roommate。接下来我们来学习 whoever 引导副词子句的用法。Whoever 可以引导副词子句，表示无论是谁，结果都一样，这就等同于 no matter who。例如 Jennifer has a big mouth. Whoever you're dating, don't let her know. Jennifer 是个大嘴巴，无论你跟谁交往，都不要让她知道。最后，我们来学习使役动词 let 的用法。 实义动词 let 表示让或是允许，那它的用法是 let 加上受词加原形动词。例如 His parents won't let him move out. 他的爸妈不会让他搬出去住。另外，这个句型也可以用来表达提出正式的命令或者是指示，像是 Let the party begin. 让派对开始吧。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 ！See you next time. Bye.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是 Jay，
我是悠悠。说到购物呢，女生最喜欢
就爱背，
指我吗？
对，没有说
就爱背
in general 哈，
对，而且一不小心呢，就成为了购物狂。
对，
我常常想要把自己的手给剁掉。
对，去百货公司顺便带菜刀好了。对
真的。
好，
可是今天还是要教大家血拼、瞎拼的对话。
对，血拼嘛哈。
对，
刚刚讲到说就爱背有没有？就是那种购物狂。购物狂这个单字叫做 shopaholic。shopaholic 啊，所以你说哦，你有够爱背 ，you are such a shopaholic。
我知道，拍摄。
You're such a shopaholic。好了，那我们今天呢，就来教大家一些这个衣服的款式怎么说。
比如说，我想要问对方，你想要找什么样的衣服呢？
什么样的衣服嘛？哈，你可以说 What kinds of clothes， 或者是 What sorts of clothes are you looking for？What
sort of clothes are you looking for？那比如说，我想要那种上班比较正式的衣服。
OK， 正式的衣服先说哈，就是说 formal clothing。Formal clothing。OK， 那上班用的嘛，对不对？对，上班用你就说 for work。For work，所以你就说I need some formal clothing for work。I
need some formal clothing for work。那比如说上衣，就一般我们说那种上衣，口语
统称就是 top。
上面
top。
top。
top 就是上衣。
top。那如果是无袖背心呢，对不对？就是那种吊嘎，男生喜欢穿吊嘎。
吊嘎，那叫做 tank top。tank
top，
坦克背心。有时候你会听到人家这样讲嘛，坦克背心 tank top。
那如果是长袖的 T 恤呢？
长袖的
T 恤不是吗？
对 ，T 恤是短的嘛。那
长的啊，
长的我们会说 jumper。jumper。
jumper。
jumper。
那现在是春天比较凉，对不对？你又不能穿吊嘎，所以呢，很多人喜欢穿那种帽 T， 超可爱的
帽 T， 那叫做 hoodie。hoodie。对 hoodie。
那如果有比较正式的场合呢？比如说女生穿那种很正式的，有没有那种女生的衬衫？花啊、蕾丝啊这样子。
这个叫做 blouse。
不老实。
不老实。
这不老实呢。blouse。对。那如果是西装或是套装呢？
那就是 suits。这个男生女生穿的都算 suits。
那男生西装也是 suits。
对，都是。
那还有那种女生的连身洋装。
那叫做海贼王。
One piece，
对 ，one piece dress 就是一件式的 one piece。one piece dress。对。
那接下来我们看今天的
live action。
Jay。
Yes。
I would like to go shopping.
Again, you're such a shopaholic. Okay, what sorts of clothes are you looking for?
I like wearing T-shirts, tank tops, or hoodies at home. But I also need some formal clothing for work.
Okay, let's find some blouses or one-piece dresses that suit you well.